Did you know? Did you?
What?
We are not government. We are not mentalists. We are not mind controllers.
Psychopaths. Sociopaths.
Hey, have you ever noticed? You know when you buy beer, you don't really buy it, you just rent it.
Yeah, I noticed that. Do you notice that?
So what's been going on in the news today?
You're going to have to explain that, because not everyone will get that.
Well, you buy beer, you drink it.
Well, I don't buy beer, I just exchange some paper for beer.
Yeah, of course. You do that, you get your beer, you drink it, and it passes through and you have to go to the loo. So you only rent it, don't you? It's just, well, you can have it for 20 or so minutes and then it passes through. So yeah, you only rent it. Anyway, it's just a quick KaK M today to talk about the news. And I couldn't quite believe when I turned the phone on this morning and I had a quick look at the news headlines and I saw Shamima Begum.
Ah, yes.
They're calling Begum. Shamima Begum. It must be a London thing. She's the IS wives. Oh, did you like our video about all the IS wives? Apparently, and you can probably check this, but her baby, who we believe is a doll, which didn't really exist, died.
Was never alive.
It died last night. It was called Harem or something like that. Does that mean pyramid?
Didn't you say it was supposed to be a third baby?
She has had 3 babies, but she's only 19. She's been... beggars belief. But apparently her husband's been on an interview, the IS terrorist, and I'll have to look online to see what that is. But yeah, her baby died last night.
No, it didn't. Like we said when we first saw it, that's a doll.
It looked like a rubber doll to us. What little we saw of it. You didn't see it moving, did you?
That was the excuse they were going to use, because then they could get rid of it and blame it on the government.
Sajid Javid, you're a bad man for not allowing this woman and her baby back to England.
Yes, the doll would have been alive still if you'd allowed them back in.
When it's going like this, like that, like they plan it to be, this is divide and conquer, divide and conquer, left and right, left and right. What did you say about a bird the other day and its wings?
Yeah, there's a left wing and a right wing. You know, if you're anti-immigration or you're right wing, and if you're pro, then you're left wing. And well, if you think about it, both wings are part of the same bird.
Part of the same bird. It's part of the same thing. What else has been on the news? But yeah, definitely, a rubber doll died. It beggars belief, to tell you the truth.
I wonder if they're going to cremate it.
Do you know this? Oh, by the way, they said it's already had a burial.
Ah.
And it died last night. It's already had a burial. This is what they do in Islam. You know, it's like when Hillary Clinton allegedly murdered.
They actually bury dolls over in Islam.
No. But I see your point. It's when Hillary Clinton thought they'd got hold of Osama bin Laden.
Ah, yeah.
Although he'd been killed years before by Mohammed Saif. They said, have you got proof of his body? Oh, he had a quick burial at sea due to Islamic
beliefs.
Traditions.
Yeah, because, you know, it's well known there's a load of sea near Islam, wherever that is.
No, it doesn't say that in Islam, and of course we know it's just utter lies. How do you know your government's lying to you?
Their mouths are moving!
Correct. Did we mention this the other day? The British armed forces now have a chemical regiment.
£48 million it cost.
48 million?
Mm-hmm.
How much did it cost to refurbish Westminster Palace?
About 360.
40 billion.
No, it's 4 billion.
4 billion.
4 billion for Parliament and 360 million for Buckingham Palace. 4 billion. Now, let's just say this for a minute, right? We don't refurbish the Houses of Parliament, and we use that 4 billion to stop the homeless, help the homeless. 4 billion, you could build everyone a house.
There are families and kids in poverty in England.
And besides...
But no, let's have a wedding for 30 million.
Besides, Parliament doesn't exist anymore because it's sold out to the EU.
Well, they should pull that rotten, horrible building down and use the stones to build a community centre for look after people who are less fortunate.
She thinks that's a gate.
She's going to go through it. She just realised that it's not a gate.
I mean, we shouldn't be laughing at other people's afflictions.
We're just watching somebody
trying to get through
a gate that's not a gate. So what else has been in the news today? What we were talking about earlier.
What?
Silence. The kids had a good idea. They climbed straight over the gate. That wasn't a gate.
Probably just hear them in the background. They're now dancing on the table.
You know, I'm just thinking, what else has been in the news? Not a lot, really.
Well, nothing of relevance.
Is there anything you want to talk about? Oh, knife crime.
Happening in the news?
There was something on the BBC News website this morning about this youth in London. I think he was in his late 20s, and he went round, and he confiscated this samurai sword, and it was a proper nice one, really old. The Suba, the handle on the handle was really nice, and he took it to the local police station, and they melted it down.
That was good.
It was actually a work of art. Oh yeah, that was it. Asda said that they're going to stop selling single knives because they reckon youths keep stealing them.
What a load of rubbish.
Well, you can just go straight online on Google tonight and buy whatever you want with your mum's credit card. No, I'm not telling you to do that.
That's too late.
Right? You need ultimate self-realisation, if we said before. Why would you kill each other? Would you kill yourself? If you say yes, then that's your choice. But we're all actually one, having an individual experience. We're infinite. So yeah, Asda are going to ban the sale of single knives.
From April.
From April. It's going to take them that long.
So what that actually says, we want them to come and steal a few more lives and kill a few more kids first, and then we're going to stop them. Not that it's going to make any difference. Like I said, you can just order them online or anything.
Do you know, we were talking the other day
about... Just go to your kitchen drawer, you'll have a sharp knife in there.
It's stupidity. Nobody's offering, apart from us, any solution to it. The solution is ultimate self-realisation, as we said before. Do you know, we were looking into names, weren't we, the other week? And there was that EDL member, his name was Jack Sengupta,
yeah.
Which is quite funny. Well, somebody keeps sending us Tommy Robinson stuff, and I'm really not interested. I'm not interested in racism. I don't know whether Tommy is a racist.
I believe he's just a government-controlled opposition.
But yeah, when you get people like that bringing all this information, it's like somebody else controlling him, because he claims to be white, he claims to be English, but if you look into his family history, it says that he's an Irish Jewish immigrant, and his real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, and Yaxley's a Jewish name and Lennon's an Irish name, and he claims to be English. And what's going off there? I understand what he means. He must get pissed off about all these immigrants coming in, and these Asian gangs, which is amazing how nobody gets done in parliaments or the royal family or the courts or the police. Very rare that they get caught for raping kids, but they will shove these Asian grooming gangs, and he's been having a go at them. He was stood outside the court. I can't believe we're talking about Tommy Robinson.
Well, don't forget though, he did that program, that hour-long...
He's certainly making a point.
Oh yeah, he did that hour-long program recently exposing Channel 4.
Panorama or something.
Yeah,
it's called. But quite interesting.
It was. I watched it. It was interesting, but I believe it was totally set up.
He did set it up, didn't he, with a meeting?
I believe he set it up with the knowledge of Channel 4 or 5 or whoever it was.
Quite possibly that we may have been paying him to do this.
Yeah.
There was a bit in it. I've never heard about this website, Fake My Text, he used. Has anybody heard about that website called Fake My Text?
Now they'll all be at it.
You can, well, why would you want to fake a text? If you want to send a text, but he was sending horrible, nasty messages, but it looked like it came from somebody else to that person's phone, so you can fake it.
So sort of like I would go on my phone, go to that website and send you a text.
Yeah, and it could be somebody else sending the text, and it looked like it's come from your phone with your name on.
You know that I've got their number, and I put their number in, and it looks like it's that. So it comes spoofing.
Up spoofing, yeah, it'll come up still saying Salon, and it looks like it's from your phone, but it's from this fake website. Yeah. All you have to do is type in the number.
Don't do it.
So yeah, I'm looking at other prominent people that are in the news that claim to love the royal family. Oh, we're English, we're 85% white. And
Piers
Morgan. Now, Morgan's an old slave name.
Well, a slave master.
Slave master's name, isn't it? Not slave name, a slave master's name.
Yeah.
Quite well known. And Morgan was There was Captain Morgan as well, who sailed the 7 seas.
The rum. Don't forget the rum.
Captain Morgan's rum.
Where has all the rum gone?
And anyway, I thought, Piers Morgan, that's got to be made up. So I found out his name's Stephen O'Meara, and he's an Irish immigrant too. I think he might even be Jewish. And claims to be British and friends with the royal family and Rachel Markle.
Well, if he's friends with the royal family, you know what that means, don't you? Yep. Yep. Because everyone that seems to have been friends with the royal family has been
We're supposed to be making fun videos.
Yeah. It's difficult,
we'll make some fun ones next week about dead things. Can't laugh at death, can't laugh at life. So yes,
life doesn't start until
real
after
name,
death.
Stephen O'Meara.
Stephen who?
O'Meara.
O'Meara.
More like O'Deara.